Hello YouTube, this is Evie for Nature here. I'm making this video and conditioner. I have changed just a little bit for me and my hair needs. The original recipe is actually by KimmayTube. You need some aloe vera juice, whole leaf. I have the filter kind. I got this from Whole Foods and it was $7.99. I've got do not use on here because I don't want anyone to use my aloe vera juice. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of this and also 2 tablespoons of Kinky Curly, not today. It is a natural leave-in or detangler. This was $11.99 and you should find this at most beauty supply stores or Target. The recipe calls for 2 teaspoons of black castor oil and then 2 teaspoons of 100% pure jojoba oil. Okay, and you will also need an empty container. I like pump out containers just because it's easier to distribute the product. So I recommend just using a recycled bottle. Otherwise you can get some 99-cent bottles at like a beauty supply store. Now I'm going to give you some information about my altered version. But for a recap, 2 tablespoons of these 2 items and 2 teaspoons of these 2 oils. Now, what I do differently is I use extra virgin olive oil because I find that Jamaican castor oil leaves my hair very greasy. But I do use this for when I make my one of my friends this leave-in. I use this for her, but this is what I use for mine. I've got 2 different olive oils here. This is about a middle grade olive oil. You can get it at Trader Joe's for $5.99, and then this is like a premium olive oil and it's $7.99. Now what I want to tell you about olive oils is usually if it's stored in a dark glass bottle, you know you're getting like a better better olive oil. And then if there's also like a little dip in the bottom, kind of also indicates the level of olive oil there. So you want to kind of get like a better olive oil. I tend to stay away from the ones in plastic bottles. That's just my kind of experience. So instead of castor oil, I use olive oil. And another do would be is if there's an essential oil that you want to add, maybe add just like 1 drop. I'm going to add peppermint oil to mine, just because that kind of opens up the hair follicles. You could do tea tree. Some people that are on like natural hair care channels, they use, I believe, rosemary. So different things. Now what you don't want to do is kind of just get like a oil that's got fillers. I've given this recipe out before and some people like kind of try to cut corners to not break the bank. I would definitely recommend doing it as close as you can to the recommended recipe, just because it's all been thought out. The pH has been balanced. And kind of when you're trying to do growth with your hair, you don't want to go on the cheap end. But anyway, this is what I mean by fillers. I'm going to try to see if I can get this, there you go, clear for you. As you see, the bottle says vitamin E oil, but if you read it, there's soybean oil, vitamin E, and then coconut oil. Which coconut oil is good too, but if you were trying to do a pure vitamin E oil, like to the scalp to kind of help your hair grow or anything like that, I mean, I don't know if this would be recommended, but I know some people do that. What I'm saying is when you're doing like the jojoba oil or the olive oil, if you get a filler oil where it's not like the pure oil, it's not going to have that same effect. You're basically getting more of the fillers than you are of the pure, the item that you originally wanted. Like, start off, I'm not going to completely do it for you, but I start off, I got my funnel. Oh, this is something else you need. I got my funnel. I will usually start off with putting my conditioner in first and then my juice, because then it kind of lets me rinse everything else out. And then my oils. Or sometimes if you really want to make sure you get all your oil in there, do this in your oils and then your aloe vera juice into your spoon last. Just kind of like a pointer of what I've seen. And that's all, guys. Some more videos to come, and good luck to you in love and truth. Happy growing.